I'm Randy Saunders, General Sales Manager with West Coast Toyota. Today, we're going to talk about the Prius family. The original Prius was our liftback Prius, that's what we call it now, and we've had that in for a number of years now. In fact, if we go backwards with Prius, the original Prius we got was a four-door sedan in the year 2000. And if we go backwards just a little bit more, believe it or not, Toyota has been working on hybrid technology since 1965. Toyota's the kind of company that's very, very long-reaching in their thoughts. And so they knew this is where we'd have to go with product because of gas prices. There was even talk that we'd run out of gasoline at some point in the future, and I don't know when that's going to be. Hopefully not too soon for me because I'm a car salesman, but at the end of the day, the way the whole industry will have to go logically is hybrid. There's some other alternatives out there when it comes to unique drivetrains like hydrogen and electric, but for practical purposes nowadays, honestly, hybrid is the very best way to go, and we'll talk a little bit about that. So we have a full lineup of Prius now. We originally had the Prius Liftback, but now we also have the Prius V, and I've heard V stands for van because it's a little bit bigger in size. And we also have the Prius C, and the Prius C standing for compact. So we have a whole family of Prius vehicles to show you now. I've been asked many times, why would Toyota want to have 3 different Prius? Well, we have all kinds of different customers depending on their needs. And the vehicles, although similar in basic layout being 5-door hatchbacks, have, very different size and very different capacity. Prius Liftback and Prius V are quite similar. Drivetrain is virtually the same, but your Prius V is a larger vehicle having a more flat roof line and a substantially greater amount of cargo capacity in the back. When you look at the vehicles side by side, they are very similar in appearance, but in actual fact, if you start putting a tape measure on the Prius V, it's about 10% wider, about 10% longer, and there's a substantially greater amount of cargo area because of the shape of the roof, the line of the roof. The Prius C is an entirely different vehicle, though. It has a different drivetrain, it's a little simpler, therefore much less expensive to produce. And even though we've had substantial price decreases on Prius product, because it's like any kind of technology, as time goes on it gets a little less expensive to produce, the Prius C is a price point vehicle for us, and we have people come in the dealership and say, wow, I didn't think a Prius could be that inexpensive. It also, because of its smaller size, lighter weight, and slightly smaller engine, does get the very best fuel mileage. And in fact, we have customers telling us in real world situations they're exceeding, in the old parlance, more than 70 miles per gallon in average driving conditions. So it really, really will save you a lot of money, and obviously it's much easier on the environment. My name's Randy. I'm the General Sales Manager at West Coast Toyota in Pitt Meadows. We'd like you to come down to the dealership. We'd like to take you out for a test drive and get into the very fine details of why the Prius lineup might be best for you.